Hey everyone, how's it going? Here today with an awesome video which features a drop test between the Samsung Galaxy S4 and the iPhone 5. Here goes. So we're recording the video here, and we're gonna go.
Alright, so as inferred, there are a couple scuffs and scratches on the back of the S4. Nothing too major though. The screen and camera are still flawless though. Again, this is a plastic back, so it's going to be fairly prone to scratching. Nothing too major though, and the phone is still definitely usable, and this was from the pocket height drop.
From your pocket and letting it go. So I start the camera on here. Whoops.
Much like the S4, the iPhone didn't suffer anything too serious. You have a couple dents and dings there, but this is nothing that's going to affect the functionality of the phone. It's very much usable. A couple little scuffs and scratches on the edges, again, but camera, screen are fine, and that's the iPhone 5.
New phones, and this is the S4 for about 7 feet and a little bit, dropping it on the side in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, sadly this time we weren't as fortunate, and when the phone was dropped from about 7 feet onto the bottom right hand corner, it suffered a fairly deep crack that spiderwebbed throughout the phone. The back battery cover popped off, the battery stayed intact and the phone stayed on, and the video continued to record. However, there is a fairly big, large crack in the bottom right corner, and shards of glass can be felt when you run your finger over it. However, the rest of the screen, the main part of it, can still be used, so you could continue using your phone if you suffered this kind of damage.
And this is a high drop, but again, it's very much a possibility. So here it is, iPhone 5 from 7 feet.
Yeah, alright, so there's Apple's awesome build quality. When dropped from 7 feet, the iPhone stood strong, not suffering any cracks in the back or front glass, nor the camera. The screen stood strong. Again, there was a couple little abrasions on the side of the phone from previous drops, but that's come to expect as the aluminum is a little bit softer and more likely to chip. But the screen is still 100% from 7-foot drop.
Now we're going to go ahead and drop it in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Alright, so here's Samsung's fairly cheap build quality coming into play. As you can see, the screen is completely shattered. Shards of glass can be felt when running your finger over it. The back camera as well is 100% totally blown out, and that meant that on impact, the video stopped recording and it was erased from the phone. So that's why I couldn't show you the video from the phone in the last clip. Sadly to say, shortly after I shot this video, the phone turned off and I could not get it to turn back on. It's a sad day for the Samsung Galaxy S4.
Alright, so as we can see, the S4 is fairly done for. The screen still works, but there's shatters all over the phone, on the camera, the front screen, and whatnot. The iPhone 5, however, has not been dropped yet from 10 feet, so we're going to see what happens to the screen, the camera. I have everything recording, so here it is, iPhone 5 from 10 feet. 3, 2, 1.
Alright Apple, now you're starting to impress me. A 10-foot drop and this screen is still perfect. Again, obviously there's a couple minor scratches and scuffs on the side, but we've seen that all along from any height. This screen is still 100% flawless, not even a crack on the thing, and this was just dropped from 10 feet high. Yes, 10 feet high, and we don't have one scratch on the screen, nor is either the back glass chipped. The only thing affected is the aluminum around the edges. Everything else still is perfectly fine. But if you're looking for build quality in a tough phone, you really can't steer away from the iPhone 5,
as the S4 is consistent of a more primarily plastic build quality, as opposed to the iPhone's aluminum unibody, which makes it that much stronger of a device. Now guys, please take a second out your day if you can, and leave a comment, and also like this video as it took a long time to shoot, edit, and produce. Thanks so much for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.